I want to stress that today is not a day of celebration. I want to stress to the community that it's not a day of celebration. It's a day to be thankful. It's to be thankful for the grand jury, and we thank the grand jury for bringing back an indictment. But the reason it's not a day for celebration is I have the luxury most of the time to be biracial and adopted here in Omaha, Nebraska. Sometimes you get the best of both worlds, but in situations like this, you often get the worst of both worlds. And in this situation, with the tension that has continued to transpire in Omaha and grow every day, has put a lot of stress, not just on me, but on this family. And this family has been more disciplined than any of my previous clients and stronger than words can't describe. To lose a loved one and then to push away the national media and those and say, we are going to give this process a try. We are going to be fair about it. We are going to stay off of social media. We are going to let the process work. Takes a lot of strong commitment from this family. And you often saw that. You didn't see them out here causing violence. Oftentimes they spoke against it. And it was their brother, his son, that lost his life. The reason it's not a day of celebration is because it's also kind of a disappointing reminder that it is a tale of two cities. The fact that he was lucky enough to know somebody who worked on petitions, to find an attorney that could actually go the petition route to indict or to call a grand jury, most people don't have that luxury. And the fact of the matter is, if you are black growing up in Omaha and you brandish a gun and you run from the cops and you threaten somebody, you don't walk away with a $200 fine for disorderly conduct. If you are a young black male growing up in Omaha, Nebraska, and you may have hung out with the wrong crowd, whether they're racist or whether they're Crips or Bloods, the first thing that is brought to your attention when you are charged is you are a gang member. You don't get the benefit of the doubt. You don't get the second look to maybe this should be looked at in a different way. You are often charged, indicted, and then you let the process work out. So while this family is thankful, this family is also still frustrated that it took this process to occur. Would we have liked to see, as we said the first time, second-degree murder? Absolutely. But you heard Mr. Franklin say that over 60 people were interviewed. Tell me, after 32 hours, how that happened. It didn't. It happened later. This was a rush to judgment. This was giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. This was putting on display the tale of two cities. So we are thankful, and the family is supportive and happy about the support it received. But they're often reminded of it shouldn't have had to take this much. We shouldn't have to go through this route with having a second or third set of eyes indict this person. So it's mixed emotions, and what you often see from most people who live in North Omaha or look like the people back here are these mixed emotions. That yes, we're starting the process. This is a very long process. Murder trials in Nebraska take up to a year, if not longer. But they'll never get their brother back. They'll never get their son back. They'll never get to have that phone call. They'll never get to see Juju go out and do volleyball with the girls. That won't ever come back. So while we are appreciative of Mr. Franklin, we are appreciative of the grand jury, we have to remind people this is not a celebration. It's a day to be thankful. It's a day to be thankful that we're starting the process, but we still have a long way to go. And justice for James, while it is about this case and the two individuals involved in this case, one who can't tell their story right now, shows a bigger picture of the justice we're actually looking for. that everybody is treated equitably before the law. And until we get that, we're always going to have this injustice. Thank you.